What do you want, Fafafui?
Well, we got a couple of song parodies. We have a Susan Smith.
Good. All right. I know. We got a bunch of things to get to. Let me take a break.
And Stuttering Vic.
Stuttering Vic's date, and
I gotta hear that. He had a date with that girl who called. Is that who it was?
And maybe we ought to calm down Stuttering John, our other intern, who is like freaking out because I brought up his Prozac incident. Is he really freaking out?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's no help when Fred Norris gets on the intercom yesterday and says, "Stuttering John, your Prozac's up front."
Did you really?
Yeah.
I heard John pulled you in and said, "Hey, I'm really mad at you," and you kind of apologized to him and stuff?
No, he wasn't mad at me. I went and apologized before he jumped off a ledge.
What was going on? Describe the scene.
I was just making a joke, and then Robin said, "I don't think it's a good idea." And I go...
And John slammed the door in your face?
Yeah,
I walked by.
I tried to talk to him,
yeah.
and he just didn't get the joke at all. He thought this was really not funny, and he slammed a door in my face.
You know what, Alex?
But I don't understand him. Here's a guy who talks about peeing after drinking beer in the street. He talks about that he's tried every drug.
You know, once I went to a restaurant and the tip was included, like 50% tip, whatever.
Yeah, so here's a guy who goes around talking about he's sampled drugs. I mean, I talk about it. Gary admitted that he tried coke and stuff.
But he told what he was screaming to me was his mother was probably at home crying.
Right.
But why? I mean, but he's made her cry probably 1,000,000 times then.
He told me that in Tony and Tina's wedding, when he does the show, that like he has to smoke a cigarette, and his mom came to see him, and his mom was really bummed out that he was smoking a cigarette, even though he doesn't even inhale.
But John, how can you be upset? Don't stand in front of my camera. I'll be very angry.
There's a case of drug addiction in my family.
There's what?
A case of drug addiction in my family.
Yeah. So what? But you've tried everything.
No, I haven't.
You told me you tried mescaline.
Yeah, I tried mescaline.
Well, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it was, you know,
wouldn't that make your mother cry more?
Yeah. But I never told her that either. I never said that.
You said it yesterday on the air.
I think I said that mescaline. It isn't like me trying mescaline.
I don't know what you said, but you said you did mescaline.
No, I said I didn't do mescaline. And
now you really need Prozac. You're so upset.
Do you have any idea how funny he is? Did you hear the whole thing with what he has to do in Tony and Tina's wedding?
No.
He has to snort fake cocaine. It's part of his character.
Yeah.
So he's been snorting this fake cocaine, and he finally put it together after 2 or 3 weeks in this play that he's been snorting laxative. He says, "I can't believe it. Ever since I started this play, I'm going to the bathroom every 2 minutes."
Oh, you're kidding.
He finally says, "John,
and they put laxative in it? Why would they let you snort laxative?
So far, I did it 3 times today.
Are you serious?
I said to John,
why are they giving you laxative?
Because the fake cocaine is lactose or something. And supposedly it's excrement inducive or something.
Excrement? Excrement.
But he doesn't ask. He doesn't say, "Hey, wait a second.
What am I snorting?
For a month, I'm going to be snorting something. What's in here?"
Well, you would assume that the guy did it before me. It's got to be, you know, legit.
Where is the guy before you?
It is legit.
Yeah, he died.
So you've been going to the bathroom like 3 or 4 times a day?
I think the total now, like 5 times in like 5 hours when I get back from the play.
Oh my God! And you're snorting laxative?
Yeah.
I'd rather snort cocaine.
It has less side effects.
No, I mean you've always been open about getting drunk and smoking pot.
It's just been very sensitive issue because my mother.
How would we know this?
Well, I just would say. I mean, it's no big deal today, like it was yesterday. You know.
Oh, he's still not talking to me.
You know, Robin.
I think you're just looking to be mad at Robin.
Yeah. I think
No, not at all, not at all.
Why are you mad at Robin?
Because sometimes she knows the drug addiction in my family.
I do?
Yes. And I've discussed it with her privately, so I would think that she would maybe.
Do you think she remembers what you discussed?
You know, she's got to.
She only thinks about herself, like I do.
I know that. Well, but I would think, you know, Grill and Ganji, obviously, both of them couldn't fill one head, but you know,
what?
I mean, I don't expect them to think because.
Wait, back up. How did Gorilla and Ganji get in?
The whole thing started was by.
I never spoke to Gorilla.
Yeah, no, but they told Robin.
That's not true. You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You do not. You don't know how I.
She told me that.
I never told you anything.
NBC told him.
You had a meeting with Warren Little?
But, you know, anyway, she's the one who told you. It doesn't matter who told.
See, what happened was John.
All right, so John, so what happened? So the point is, let me just say something. Let me say something.
Some discretion.
If you perform some discretion?
Yes. I thought.
All right. Listen to me.
That was my opinion of it.
I did.
Now, you're a stutterer.
I mean, what's next? Well, I had a syringe in my apartment. And, you know, I mean.
I would talk about it.
I would take him to get help. We would take him to get help.
Yeah, I would take him to help if I talked about it.
I mean, when I, got it from Jackie, I didn't mention, all the, pictures of him, banging pumpkins or anything, You know what I'm saying?
What?
Nothing. You better delete that because I'm probably getting in trouble.
That's all right. You could say banging pumpkin.
I don't know.
So
all I'm saying is when I got Jackie's apartment, who knows what I could have found, but I would have used some discretion. If I would have found a syringe, I wouldn't have went, hey, Howard, guess what? Jackie's shooting heroin. I would have said, Jackie, is there a problem? You know, off the air, I said,
No, wait a second. You had mentioned to me on many occasions that you were thinking of trying Prozac.
Yeah.
Because you read somewhere that it was good for you.
Yeah, I heard it was like a wonder drug.
Okay.
It was like a what?
And I told you that's stupid. Prozac can't make you play the guitar better.
No, but just like it's like I thought it was just gonna, like you're taking it like ecstasy almost, All
right.
But
all right, so you tried it once and it didn't do anything, and you gave it up.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal?
Well, because
what are you getting all uptight
about? Put it this way, I haven't heard from my mom now in 2 days, and I don't even want to go. I don't want to get into it.
But she knows you've tried other things.
She doesn't know that.
She doesn't.
She's So she used to hold up bags of, of marijuana, and I used to say, hey, that's just Bruce's. I've been trying to tell him to stop smoking.
Oh,
she would buy that.
I see. Your mother's as dumb as my mother.
And and then like and don't forget I'm the shining light of the family.
Oh man,
what a mess.
Are you really?
Oh, hands down.
Really? Wait, because you're famous or something?
Well, no, I completed college. I'm still talking to my parents.
Right. So then tell him to relax.
Can you imagine the light of the family is a drunken, pot-smoking, Prozac-taking guy?
That's the light of the family.
Hey, guy, at least, it ain't a chimpanzee.
Oh, all right. Okay. This has gone far enough. It's getting ugly.
It's the battle of the titans here.
Right.
I'm not as bummed as I was yesterday.
All right. Because you were running around here acting like a baby. Try to act like your normal self, a normal 12-year-old. All right? Okay.
He was bummed, though. He was really bummed.
I heard you were slamming doors in people's faces.
This is Robin's deal, Howard, and you don't understand. Her deal is no matter how mad I'm upset about something, even if it's totally legitimate to be upset about, she'll pull you aside and convince you that you're wrong and she is right. She has this thing to do. So I just didn't even want to get involved in that discussion. I wanted to be mad and enjoy myself being mad.
Yeah, that's what I love her for.
And I don't want to hear her like this twisted rationale. And then she says, and I'm telling you, you ain't normal. Don't think you're normal for this. You are not normal because she loves to do this at any time.
Right.
And, if I'm upset at anything, let's say I'm upset because Jackie stole $20 from me. She'll sit me down and say, well, it's really your fault because you left the wallet out.
Right.
And you shouldn't have, because that way, now you screwed up because you trusted your wallet being out. So the hard thing is trying to convince me of always that I'm wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There is a sitcom in Robin and John's little meetings. I'm telling you, they are some twisted meetings.
Believe me, I don't want to see that.
But Howard, I don't claim to be normal, but I'm telling you, she is not normal. She's a crazy woman.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
And Fred's weirder than all of you.
But Fred,
what do you think of
I'll tell you, Fred had the most rational discussion with it.
What?
Yes.
That's
with Fred?
amazing.
Yeah, I had a very good discussion.
What happened? You were upset and Fred calmed you down?
Not only did he calm me down, he provided some insight into the whole...
How long did he talk to you for?
For about 20 minutes. And
He's got all kinds of time.
Yeah, no, but it was a very nice discussion. It actually, it was.
You were calm when you left?
I felt bad.
Yeah, I was calm.
I made the joke. And
then Robin starts throwing. She starts throwing some wacky letters at me to try and compare me to like the most craziest guy that we know. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm going to take a break.
All right.
And thank you. And I just want to know how you do
down.
it. Yeah,
I'm all right.
You do need Prozac.
No.
Well,
you need it.
Well, now
What happened? Your girlfriend got pissed off at you?
Well, the first day that I freaking obtained it,
Really?
she started crying and thought I was like a drug addict.
So Howard, what ended up happening was John takes these pills and hides them behind his toilet and just forgets that they're there.
Yeah, because I stopped doing it. I did.
The next guy that over to the apartment going, what the hell is this? This is Prozac with John's name on it.
who's next? What's next? It could be like, who knows what else is in that apartment, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what are you doing with all these things in your apartment?
Why are you hiding?
Why are you hiding things?
Because I put it there because Karen was over that day, so I just figured the one place a Jap ain't gonna go is reach behind my toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Jap.
But John's absolutely right. Karen threatened to leave him. She's the only one with any sense. She threatened to leave him if he didn't stop taking Prozac.
She's good for you, man.
Yeah, she flipped out. So then
how's her body? Still holding up?
Yeah.
She's only 23.
No, she?
Oh, Gary, man.
How old is she?
I don't want to be there when the change happens.
She's 26.
Right.
Good.
No, she's actually lost a little weight.
Really?
Yeah.
She got a great bond in your girlfriend.
But what about, I mean, because the thing was that Ganji and Gorilla, I guess, were moving into the apartment or something, and now John wasn't even going to...
Well, Howard, let me just say...
So what happened? You threatened to throw those guys out?
I've been threatening them for the last 3 weeks because every day they have a new problem. And another day they go, because I'm renting an apartment and they want to put in a new floor, they want me to pay for the new floor.
Why?
Because, you know, they feel like they say, I'm renting to them, now I should buy the new floor. You know, it's like, give me a break. Then
You're all renting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they see you off the chip.
And then it's just, you know, I just can see already.
What kind of new floor? What are those guys looking to set up house or something?
Yeah, they're like
painting. Painting. What are they? A bunch of little girls?
The cheapest apartment that those two guys will ever find in their entire life. This is like unbelievable that these guys can afford to live in the city, and they're complaining.
What is it, Gorilla? I don't have time for this.
All right,
John, get the hell off the camera, will you? Use your head. All right, thank you. I'm a big star. I'm done with this. You know, I don't even really care, to be honest. I got a million things to get to. I got phone calls to get to. I don't want to hear about the interns.
No, the one thing I wanted to...
interns from hell.
Wait a minute, because that was the big... I didn't care that he was mad at me.
Right.
I cared that he was trying to affect the lives of these other... You know, he's now a power broker.
No, it isn't like a power broker.
Aren't you the same guy... Thank you. Aren't you the same guy who put a hidden tape... Aren't you
the same guy, and you the same guy who's done that, who my first day he had to put a tape behind me on a
Right, so what's the big deal?
I just think all the time
because, like, listen, the owner of the station comes up to me after this and goes, hey, John, you know, what's going on? You like into this drug thing or what?
He's yanking your crank.
I mean, you know,
what are you, a dope? Are you stupid? We all know you tried it 1 pill, so big deal.
4.
Oh, 4 pills.
But the point is, I have to deal with, like, and then I think, like, Tom, like, gave me, like, a weird look. They'll think I'm, like, an idiot now, you know.
Everyone thinks you're an idiot anyway.
No, they don't. I'm a very intelligent person.
No, you're not.
Jesus. Look at Jackie.
All right, thank you. Please.
Just let them move into the apartment and leave it all alone.
No, because let me tell you something. A guy underneath me, when I used to tap my foot a little bit, would he call security on me? Now, the guy just passed away yesterday.
All right. Okay, who cares? All right, I got to go. I got to take I don't know. I got to take a break.
I'm saying, I don't even, I mean, Ganji, I might trust a little bit more than Grill, but, you know, this guy's going to make, you know, if they screw up there, I get thrown out. Put it that way. And, you know, maybe it's not a good selection to have. Maybe some girls.
All right, who cares?
I might be interested.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, this is who you're trying to make sense to.
No, the point is...
I got to take a break. I got to take a break. I got to take a break.
I just don't know how responsible they're going to be. You know, Grill doesn't have a job. How does he pay for the apartment?
How are you going to pay for an apartment? What are you doing with an apartment? I thought you live in the dorms.
Yeah, I work at that club, Expo, and that's how I...
That job's hanging on a shoestring.
And I'm also a male prostitute. Hey, buddy, you want a hot dog or meat?
Well, that's how I make money right now, so...
What, as a male prostitute?
Male prostitute, yes.
I wish.
$40.
So you're going to be able to pay for an apartment?
Yeah.
You're letting him in?
I let Ganji, and then suddenly I found out Ganji's roommate is Grillo, and, you know, that scares me.
Grillo is Ganji's
roommate? I mean, Ganji, I know, is stupid, but he at least has a job.
Right.
You know, but now Grillo, you know, is a little bit more...
And you don't even like Grillo. You're going to live with him?
That's the whole thing. I mean, we don't really get along out here, and now I got to, like, badger him to get paid for rent. You know what I mean? I don't want to...
I've always been good with all my bills. If I got a bill to pay, I save my money and I pay it.
Well, what are you doing with your dorm room? Didn't you pay for that?
Yeah, but I can't stay at school forever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're staying here forever.
I know, but that's true.
All right, very good. We got to take a break. I'm not going to get into the intern thing.
I'm also saving up for implants.
We're going to be back right after these words.